morning students. Sai Ram. Welcome to EVS class. Students, today in EVS we are going to see a new chapter. But before starting our chapter, we have already seen some new words of this new chapter. So we will revise their new words one more time. So are you all ready? Shall we revise the new words which we have already done in the last period? Okay. Today we will revise this new words one time and then we will start with the lesson. Okay? Our first word, Windows. 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 Second word, SUNLIGHT. Sunlight. Next word, sick. 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 Next word, ventilator. 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 Next word, netting. 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 Next word, insects. 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 Next word, mosquitoes. 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 Next word, holes. 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 Next word, malaria. 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 Next word, dengue. 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 Now, next word, ceiling. 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 Next word, circulate. 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 Next word, stale. 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 Next word, plenty. 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 Next word, garbage. 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 Next word, kitchens. 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 Next word, electricity. 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 Next word, dustbin. 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 Next word, diseases. 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 Next word, tidy. 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 Next word, wire. 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 Now students, we have revised the new words. Now we will start with the lesson. But before starting, I will like to ask you all one simple question. So you will give me the answer of that question? Okay. Students, just tell me, where do we live? Where do we live? Yes? Where do we live? Yes. And the answer is, we live in a house. Yes or no? We all live in a house. Yes or no? Yes. So students, today our lesson is based on one good home. How our home should be. Okay. So I will tell you how we have to keep our home and how our home should be. Okay. So today our lesson is, that is chapter number 4, A Good Home. What is our chapter? A good home. How a good home should be. Okay. So I will tell you how a home should be. Okay. Let's see. The house we live in is called our home. The house we live in is called our home. The house in which we live is called our home. What it is called? Our home. Okay. And how we should keep our home? What all things are necessary for good homes? Let's see. A good home have doors and windows to allow sunlight and fresh air to enter the rooms. A good home, what all things are needed for a good home? Doors and windows, which allows fresh air and sunlight rays to enter our house. If there are not proper sunlight rays and fresh air, if fresh air and sunlight rays are not entering our house, what will happen? We will fall sick because there is no proper ventilation. Okay, so for a good home, there should be proper doors and windows. Now we'll see what all things are needed, more things needed for good home. Windows allow fresh air to enter the house. Fresh air is important for our good health. Students, just now only I have said that if there is no fresh air, what will happen? We will fall sick. So, how windows help? Because of windows, fresh air enters our house, and because of fresh air, what will happen? Our health will be good. What will happen? Our health will be good. Fresh air is important for our good health. To maintain our health, the fresh air is also important. Yes or no? So, through windows, fresh air enters our house. Yes or no? Now, if we'll keep the windows open, what will happen? Let's see. A good home, doors and windows have wire netting to stop the flies and mosquitoes from coming in. Now, if we will keep our windows and doors open for whole day, what will happen? Along with fresh air and sunlight rays, flies and mosquitoes will also enter our house. Yes or no? To avoid flies and mosquitoes to enter our house, what we should do? We should do wire netting to windows and doors. Doors and windows should have wire netting. Can you see in this pictures? There is a wire netting for door also and wire netting for windows also. Nowadays we all have wire netting for windows and for doors also. Wire netting means a small dotted net which allows only fresh air and sunlight to enter our house, and it stop flies and mosquitoes from entering our house. If flies and mosquitoes enters our house, what will happen? They will sit on our food. Yes or no? Because of mosquitoes biting, what will happen? We will fall sick. Because of mosquitoes biting, we fall sick. We will got malaria. Yes or no? And because of flies sitting on the food, what will happen? The food will have germs and we may have many diseases like stomach ache. Yes or no? Or other disease, dengue, malaria, so many diseases because of this insects and flies will come. Yes or no? Because of this mosquitoes and flies and because of other insects also, many diseases may enter our house. So to avoid this flies and mosquitoes to enter our house, we should do wire netting to the windows and doors. Our windows and door should have proper wire netting. Okay. Now we'll see how the wire netting work. The wire netting allows air and sunlight to enter the house, but insects and flies and mosquitoes cannot pass through them. Can you see in this picture? The wire netting is having small dots. Yes or no? Through which only fresh air and sunlight can enter our house. But flies and mosquitoes cannot enter our house. Flies and mosquitoes cannot pass through that wire netting. Okay. Now we'll see some more points what are needed for good home. Now, other than wire netting, what is important? There should be proper ventilation of air in the house. Yes or no? If you are staying in a small house or if you are having your own house, there should be proper ventilation. Yes or no? The house should have proper ventilation. So what it is, I will tell you. Some houses have opening near the ceiling. This is called ventilator. Now students, can you see in this picture? The house is having opening hole on the top, that is on the ceiling. Can you see? The two arrows, in between that two arrows there is a small black color hole. It is called a ventilator. What it is called? Ventilator. And how it works? Ventilator allow air to circulate inside a room. What a ventilator does? Ventilator allow air to circulate inside the room. Mostly this ventilator is seen in villages, in the kitchens, because over there they burn chulas, and to evaporate and to exhaust that burnings of fire, that fire burnings, to exhaust that, what the village house should are having, they are having a ventilator. They are having a ventilator on the ceiling of the house. What they are having? They are having a ventilator on the ceiling of the house, through which what happens, through which fresh air comes inside the house, and that stale or that exhausted air that evaporates, that goes out of the house, and fresh air passes inside the, fresh air comes inside the house. Now how that ventilator works? It allows air to circulate inside the house. How that ventilator works? If the doors and windows are closed, the ceiling of the house is having one opening hole, and that hole is called as ventilator, which allows the fresh air to circulate inside the room. Okay. Now we'll see some more new things about the house. Now, other than wire netting, other than ventilator, what all things are needed? Just wire netting to the house, to the doors and windows is sufficient to keep the house neat and clean? No, na? Then what things are needed? We should keep our home clean and tidy. Yes or no? Other than this, other than allowing the fresh air and sunlight to enter our house, we should also keep our house neat and clean. Yes or no? We should also keep our house clean and tidy. And how we should keep this? We should also keep our kitchens and toilets clean. How we should keep our house? We should keep our house clean and tidy. We should also keep our kitchens and toilet clean. If we will not clean our kitchens and toilet, what will happen? Germs will enter our house. Yes or no? And then if germs are there in the house, what will happen? Some minute small germs will come inside our house, like cockroaches, flies, yes or no? So what will happen? Because of that, we may fall sick. What will happen if we will not keep our house neat and clean? If we will not clean our toilets, or if we will not clean our kitchens, what will happen? We may fall sick, because many flies, dirty germs may come inside the house and they sit on our food. Because of that, the food get contaminated. The food will become dirty, and if we'll eat that type of food, what will happen? We may fall sick. Many cockroaches, yes or no, lizards and all will enter our house and we may fall sick. So, to avoid all these things, we should keep our house clean, and even we should keep our kitchens and toilet clean. Okay? Now we'll see where we should throw the garbage. Garbage in a good home is thrown into the dustbin. Now, if we are keeping our house clean, so we are picking up all the dirty things, all garbage from our house, and where we should throw all these things? On the road nearby our house? No, na? Then where we should throw all these things? We should put the garbage into the dustbin. We should not throw the garbage here and there. Where we should throw the garbage? We should put all the garbage. Garbage means dirty or waste things which are not in use. Okay, dirty or waste things we should put in the dustbin. Okay, daily what mama is doing in the kitchen? She is cutting the onion. Yes or no? She is cutting the vegetables, and all that cutting, that onion skin and all peeling, she is peeling the potatoes, and all that garbage, where she is throwing that garbage? In the house? No, na? Then where she is throwing that garbage? In the dustbin. So we should also do the same. Wherever we find the garbage or the waste thing in the house, we should pick that thing and we should throw that into the dustbin. Okay? Now other than this, some more things that we should do. It is very important for a good home. Now what it is? Let's see. We should not waste water and electricity. To maintain our house, what we should do? We should not waste water and electricity. When there is not a use of fan or tube lights in the bedroom, we should switch off that fans or tube lights. We should not waste electricity. When there is no use of water, please close the tap. We should not open that tap and we should not leave that tap open. Whenever there is no use of water, please close the tap properly. Whenever there is no use of electricity, whenever you are sitting in the bedroom and there is no use of electricity, you have to switch off the lights and fans of the hall and kitchen. If you are sitting and studying in the bedroom and the lights of hall and kitchen are switched on and it is of no use, so what you will do? You will go and switch off the lights to avoid wastage of electricity and water. What you should do? Whenever there is no use of water and electricity, immediately you will go and switch off the lights. Whenever there is no use of water, immediately you will go and close the tap. Now students, I hope you all must have understood what all things are necessary for good home, and you will also try to make your home good. Yes or no? You will also try to make your house a good home. Yes or no? Yes. Now students, based on this, today we are going to do one small activity. I hope you all must have understood this lesson. It was a very small lesson. I hope you all must have understood it. So, shall we proceed to the activity? Okay, now we'll start with the activity. Fill the missing letters and complete the spelling. Now you have to fill the missing letters and you have to complete the spelling. So let's see our first spelling. IN dash EC dash S. Now you have to fill the missing letters and you have to complete the spelling. I repeat, IN dash EC dash S. And what is the correct spelling? Yes, the correct spelling is insects. 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 Now we'll see the next spelling. DE dash GU dash. I repeat, DE dash GU dash. Now just fill the missing letters and complete the spelling. Think, what is the correct spelling? Yes, and the correct spelling is dengue. 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 Next spelling. DU dash T dash IN. I repeat, DU dash T dash IN. Now think, which letters are missing here and what is the correct spelling? Yes, the correct spelling is dustbin. 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 Now students, we'll see another activity. That is true or false. Now I will read the sentence and you have to think what is the correct answer, whether the statement is true or false. The wire netting allow air and sunlight to enter the house. I repeat, the wire netting allow air and sunlight to enter the house. Is the statement is true or false? Think. Yes, it is true. Through wire netting, fresh air and sunlight can enter the house, but mosquitoes and flies cannot pass through it. Yes or no? Now we'll see the next statement. Garbage in a good home is thrown into the house. Yes, garbage is thrown into the house. We should put garbage here and there. Is the statement is true or false? Yes, it is false. Where we should throw the garbage? In a good home, we should throw the garbage here and there? No, na? The statement is false. Then where we should throw the garbage? Yes, we should throw the garbage in the dustbin. Where we should throw the garbage? We should throw the garbage in the dustbin. Now students, we have completed the activity also. So, what you will do? You will revise this lesson one more time and you will revise the new words also. We will see with new lesson in the next period. We will see the new lesson in the next period. Till then, you keep on revising this lesson. Okay? Thank you.